Alright, hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be playing some Naruto Online because this is a game I've shamefully been addicted to. I love it. It's so good. Even though it's actually a very fair free-to-play model. I haven't spent any money on it at all, and I'm extremely satisfied. I'm so satisfied I might spend money on it, but that's not the point. I'm going to be showing you guys some really interesting lineups. Don't worry, this isn't it. This is just a bullshit lineup that I was using to clear a random instance where I needed to fight taijutsu guys. And for this episode, we're going to be using the Breeze Dancer. My other main is the Crimson Fist, so I use like the two least popular guys. But I figured this is like a perfect thing for me to do because I'm normally that guy who, on my channel, if you look at my TCG videos or my League videos, I'm like, look at this cool, crazy stuff that no one else is doing that is unique. And that's what I do in this game too. I really hate using the meta lineups. They use lots of ninjas I don't think are very interesting, and they're just boring. Like, I don't know, it's like the main, it's like everyone is using Sasuke, Hinata, and like Kirin, or it'll be something, or like Kankuro. Kankuro is my favorite ninja in the show, but it's just the fact that everyone is using all the same stuff. And I've come up with a few cool things, and I'm going to be showing you two of them today, right now. Now, the first one I'm going to be showing you is using a very rare ninja. I'm not sure exactly how rare this ninja is, but I recently pulled them from a pack. It is the Chiyo of 10 Puppets, and yeah, so I recently pulled this, and I came up with a pretty dope lineup to use it, because obviously I wanted to use her, and it's pretty awesome, guys. Now, like I said, this is, you probably don't have her. I'm not sure how rare she is. I know that she's pretty rare, but your average player won't have her. This is the only lineup where I'm using someone who, like, you probably don't have. The other one has someone who's, they're a common, but they're still a 3-star that you'd have to get from packs, or they would take forever to farm in elite instances. I think there's like one instance with them, and it's like level 60 that I've seen. And our last member here is actually Hinata. So we have Chiyo, Azuma, and Hinata. Now I'm going to go quickly over this, and then we're going to go and just do the training dummy, and that'll show you how it works. This Hinata is very important, and Azuma are they're very key. I'm not really sure exactly. I don't think you could replace Hinata with anyone. You could replace Azuma with Tamari, but I don't think it's as good personally. So I'll show you what we're going to do for talents. This is not the right talent setup. We're going to use Dance of Impetus and Gust Dance, Vacuum Blast, Wind Dance, and Multi-Shadow Clone, and Summoning Chameleon. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because we don't need to combo with our main character. So we just get the two that do good damage. The other ones don't do quite as much, but of course they help forward combos. So that's that, and we use this because Chiyo has a very, very powerful ability. You could also do Giant Rasengan. It really doesn't. I'm not going to say it doesn't matter. I'm actually not sure which one does more damage. I just know that Dance of Impetus is what I've been using. I have tried Giant Rasengan, and it's I can't really honestly tell. I'd have to actually attempt to do math on this, but frankly, I'm not going that deep. I have done math and stuff, but we're trying out different stuff. Hinata, obviously very, very important because she is our main comboer for Chiyo. With just Hinata and our main character doing no combos, Chiyo will almost get her full combo off. Of course, we have Azuma, and he will finish Chiyo's combo with his Burning Ash. Now, Azuma is amazing in this lineup because if we look, he gets bonuses if you have extra chakra points, and if you don't know, we're going to take a look at Chiyo right here. Whenever she triggers a chase skill, you recover 10 chakra. So you're going to be recovering 60 chakra per round with her. That's pretty insane. And yeah. Another big reason why Azuma is really important for us, though, of course, like I said, he does do really well if you have a big chakra pool, because his mystery will be free and have no cooldown if you have 70 or more chakra. So, and that's very, very, very powerful ability. It's like 1500 damage every single time with what I have right now, and my power isn't amazing because I spend way too much time just focusing on getting more ninja, and I'm spending all my stamina on elite instances instead of like powering up my ninjas and stuff. So that's that. But this is very, very powerful ability, and the big reason why we're using him and why he can really only be replaced with Tamari is because of his ability Courage. I was gonna test it with Tamari, but I got really unlucky. I need one more fragment for her. And of course, see again here, you can see when she upgrades to 3-star, she has the ability Courage. And this ability means that you start the battle with 20 extra chakra points. And this is very, very important because it will guarantee your combo on round 1. Because granted, Chiyo's standard attack, if you have 40 or more chakra, you will triple combo and high float, guaranteed. So not only does it mean that her first standard attack will do more damage, but you get the guaranteed high float to the guaranteed comboing to her ability, because her ability combo off of themselves. And that's pretty much where we are. From there, you can do whatever you want to do. Use any of your abilities, I mean. We're just going to go against single clone just to show it. And sometimes Hinata will trigger it, but not always. So this is why we want that, because it's guaranteed. And I'm an idiot. Well, she triggered anyway. But you have to make sure it's not on auto, because Hinata will use her ability, and that's not good. You got to make sure once Granny Chiyo attacks, then you can activate Hinata's ability. And you also have to remember that you're going to do more damage against multiple opponents, as always. There's not a lot of AoE, but Granny Chiyo's ability is AoE. And so is your Chameleon and your Wind Blast. But as you can see here, even against this one opponent, we're getting pretty absurd combos. And this probably isn't like the best possible lineup you could possibly do with her ever. It's just that this is a team that uses common ninja. Ozma obviously you get for free, and Hinata you get for free, and of course Chiyo is a rare, but this doesn't mean you have to have 2 other rares to do this. And as you can see, we have infinite chakra, and that's why I use the dance of impetus, because then we can just dance and reuse all these abilities, and it's just, you're gonna be doing absolutely boatloads of damage like all the time. It does have a hard time against clones, and I'm not really sure how to fix that. Obviously, I think I would need someone other than Ozma, because I think I would need someone who has a mystery that targets whoever you want, because sometimes you have the problem with just hitting clones or something. But most of the time, it's not that big of a problem, as long as you're not going against a super heavy clone generator team. I'm not talking like they have Naruto. I mean, like they have to have like Naruto and be a breeze dancer using the multi-shadow clone and that kind of stuff. So at the end of 4 rounds, you can see pretty high damage. Of course, this is a single target. You have to remember she uses her mastery at least 2 times. Probably, I think, would it be 3 and 4 rounds? Maybe, no, 2 times. And that does damage to the entire enemy lineup, 100% increased damage to clones and to puppets. And Hinata obviously didn't do a lot of damage, but she's a tank, and she's also causing acupuncture. So that's where we are with that, and I think that's extremely strong. Of course, if you're going against opponents that can't be comboed, you're in a little bit of trouble, but I think those normally cause trouble. And we're going to show you another lineup here. This time we're using Baki, Temari, and Naruto. And we're going to change up our talents real quick. We're going to go Giant Rasengan. We are going to use I believe the Wind Style Blowing, yep. Enhancement of Wind Style Ninja, because obviously all of our ninja are Wind Style in this case, so that helps. And the Multi-Shadow Clone. Yeah, and Chameleon, right. So this team is not the best at comboing, but it's still very, very strong, very, very, very high ninjutsu damage. Of course, we have Baki here, who increases the power of our wind style ninjas, which is everyone, and it's their ninjutsu, which is the important thing. Our back row here gives bonus to ninjutsu. Naruto actually does quite a lot of ninjutsu damage. And who I would consider replacing Naruto with, and I've really been considering this, is actually Kidomaru. And I haven't tested it, but I think Kidomaru might be the secret OP in this lineup, because he's very, very, very tanky. He does do ninjutsu damage, and a big thing is that he has the mystery that reduces the entire enemy team's ninja resistance, and of course causes ninjutsu damage. It's all good. And so he might be. I have to try him out in Arena. I have just gotten him to 3 stars, so I've been looking forward to that, and we'll see. I'm not sure. Alright. I'm just gonna do a quick demo of this. This, like I said, this team doesn't combo that much, but it is still a very, very powerful team. And this one might be better to show off against a group, but you can use different summons too. There's not really another summon that'll combo amazingly, but... And a big thing here is, of course, we have the wind style. Oh, you have to remember that the clones cause low float, so Tamari can combo off a low float, and so can the main character. And then the Baki is very, very powerful. Not only does he straight up increase your ninjutsu damage of the entire team by 12%, which is quite a lot, especially when it's on top of how much you're increasing it, but it's also good that it increases Naruto's big damage. And he does a lot of damage. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted there. He has the analysis, which is a very powerful ability, which lowers the resistance. And that's why I'm really thinking Kidomaru. Like, if we just lower the resistance into the ground, I'm not sure how all those stats work behind in this game, but I know that in a game like Dota, stuff that's like lowers magic resist or lowers armor is better against low armor or low magic resist targets. And we're not going to let this go on for too long, but we'll probably end it at the end of the next round. There we go. And we're going to look at the statistics here. And again, this is another really big damage team, and this only has 1 rare in it, and I mean, he's not like a super rare like Chiyo is. I'm not sure if Chiyo is a super rare, but you know what I mean. He's a common rare ninja, I guess you could say. I'm not really sure what you would call them. And it's pretty good. Like, that's big damage, and we do have quite a bit of AoE. Naruto Rasengan AoE. The Breeze Dancer's Giant Rasengan is AoE. Tamari's Mystery can do damage. I think it has a chance to repulse, which does AoE damage then. And the Chameleon, of course, is also AoE damage. And this team is pretty strong. They've really been pushing me forward, I think. They were really good, better than my previous teams for the Crimson Fist, for everything except for Survival Trial. My Crimson Fist really dominated Survival Trial. And at first, instead of doing Naruto, I was doing Konkuro, but his puppet just keeps dying all the time, and that doesn't really work. I thought about Ozma, but Ozma doesn't really combo very well. I really think Naruto or Kidomaru are probably the best, especially because everyone is really squishy. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed these teams, and hopefully you can try them out for yourself. Like I said, obviously my power isn't very extremely high. Like I said, I'm kind of starting to get there now. I'm like doing a little bit more, but if we look at my stuff, like I have still like blue stuff on like all my people, because I've spent all my stamina sweeping elite instances trying to get my people up to 3 stars or unlocking new people, and I kind of need to stop doing that. I'm really close to Tamari. I'm working on Hinata and Konkoro right now. And that's it, I think. I don't think there's anyone else. Sorcery, but Sorcery I actually don't sweep for that. I'm really close. Yeah, so I'm going to be definitely making more videos on this. The next one is definitely going to be some teams with the Crimson Fist that are pretty dope, especially for helping you get through the survival trials. And it'll get you pretty far in the survival trials, probably like level 10 every single time at least. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I probably rambled on too much, but I hope it was still good. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.